welcome to this afternoon reset yoga practice. This practice will include a little bit of movement. We'll start standing and then we'll get pretty quickly down to the floor, and then we'll do some breath work and a really restful guided meditation. Really, the intention for this practice as an afternoon reset is to bring you back into balance, give you a chance to rest but also re-energize. In the afternoon, it can also of course be any time of day, but I've chosen the afternoon for this one kind of specifically because I find, at least personally and with a lot of people, that the afternoon, especially like between 2 and 5 p.m. can be a very tricky time of day where we're kind of meant to be awake and meant to be productive, but our bodies quite naturally can get quite lethargic and unmotivated at this time of day. So this will be a nice way to, in a short period of time, reset, realign, and rest a little bit as well. Okay, so you won't need any props for this, but if you do have like a bolster or a blanket that you might like towards the end in Shavasana, you're welcome to grab that. Otherwise, we're going to start standing. So stand quite wide through your feet, so hips distance or maybe even wider, so you feel nice and stable. And let's bring one hand to heart and the other to your belly, closing down your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a full big breath in, fill up your lungs through your nose. Pause, fill up a little bit more. And a slow exhale out of your mouth. Repeat that 2 more times. Breathe in, fill up. Pause at the top, then fill up that little bit more. Slow release. Shoulders dropping, feet heavy, knees might even bend a little. Once more. Great. And then come to a natural breath. Breathing into the hands, feeling the belly hand, the heart hand rise. And fall back towards you on your exhales. Just taking a moment to really land where you are. Say hello to your breath, your body, maybe for the first time today or the first time in a few hours. Just reacquaint. Notice how you're feeling. From here, release your arms down by your sides and you'll start to find a little bit of a shake. So you might just start with shaking the legs, maybe you're kind of bouncing them as well. And then it can come into your upper body and just a full body shake and release. You might even come into your jaw, letting it hang heavy. Chest, belly, could fold over, you could be moving side to side. Let all of that stagnant, stuck energy that might have built up through your day so far shake out of your body, literally. Keep your breath moving, keep it full. If you want to breathe out your mouth, you can do that as well to help a little more release. Shaking like nobody's watching, just let it all go. Don't worry about what it looks like or even what it feels like, just let it keep moving out. Don't get stuck in this. Taking one more full breath here. And slow it down, get those last little bits out. Landing in stillness. You might just keep a little bit of a sway side to side. noticing what you feel. We'll do another kind of dynamic release like that. For this, step your legs even wider. Then arms come by your sides and you'll just start a swinging motion side to side. The front arm kind of hits your belly, back arm hitting your lower back. You might gaze over the shoulder as you twist, bring it up into your neck. And you might lift up kind of the opposite heel. Let this be really loose. Same idea as the shaking. Really great way to release stagnant energy. Start to twist the spine a little. Your eyes could be open if you have your balance. Sorry, your eyes could be open, or if you have your balance, they could be closed. Once again, starting to slow it down until maybe there's just a gentle sway or you're totally still. And again, just notice any shift. Notice your breath, your heart beating. Seeing if you can avoid cutting off your exhale. Each time you inhale, you might even pause a little at the top and then really watch as you let the exhale spill out all the way until you feel that your lungs are empty. Great. From here, you'll reach up all the way. Step your feet a little closer, reach up, and take a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Then breathe in, lift up even taller, lifting up the right side body. And then step your right foot behind your left and take a side bend towards the left. Or opening up through the right side, you can bend into that left knee a little. You might gaze under that shoulder. Full breaths into the right lung. Full uninterrupted exhales. Great, come back to center, reach up. And bring your arms back down by your sides to Tadasana, mountain, exhale. Just feeling left side compared to right. Great, reach up, breathe in. Taking hold of the left wrist this time, step your left foot behind you, bend into that right knee as you side bend over. You might gaze under the armpit. Breathing into the left lung, expanding and softening. Great, inhale, come up through center. You might look up here. Hands come through heart, down by your sides. Standing neutral. Feeling energy start to rush back down the sides, maybe down the arms. Great. From here, I'll get you to come down onto your back. So finding your mat. And we'll start with a little bit more dynamic movement and then we'll start to slow it down even more. So your feet are planted down, knees pointing straight up to the sky, parallel to one another. Arms down by your sides. And then imprint your lower back into the mat. So really press it down. Your pelvis will tilt up slightly. And as you inhale, continue in this direction as you start to lift your spine one vertebra at a time off the mat. And your arms can reach up and overhead till you're up on your shoulder blades, backs of the hands meeting the ground above you. As you exhale, lower back down the way you came, arms following the spine, meeting the earth. Hug your knees in towards your chest, but keep your arms down by your sides. Flex your feet, get into the ankles. And then extend your legs, heels, soles of feet to the sky. Arms reach up and overhead here. Don't worry too much about the breath, we'll link it up soon. And then knees come back towards your chest, arms by your sides, and feet come back down to the mat. Great. So they're the shapes. Inhale, imprint your lower back and slowly peel up towards your bridge, arms up and over. Exhale, lower all the way back down, and at the bottom, hug your knees in towards your chest, arms stay down, flex your toes. Inhale, extend your legs, arms up and over. Exhale, knees to chest, arms by your side, feet land down. Continue like that. Inhale, roll up, bridge. Exhale, roll back down, knees to your chest. Inhale, arms up and over, legs extend. Exhale, feet land back down as you bend your knees, arms come back down. Just one more time on your own. Landing down, feet to the ground, knees pointing up. And then hug both of your knees towards your chest. This time your arms can wrap around either your thighs or your either your thighs or your shins. You might rock side to side, give your lower back a little massage. And then keep your right knee hugging in as you extend your left leg long along the earth, heel landing. And draw your right knee kind of out towards your armpit, and you'll feel this through the front of your left hip, the hip flexor. And maybe that compression into the right hip, maybe slightly into the right inner thigh as we bring the knee further out towards your armpit. Keep your breath breathing into your belly, into those areas of compression, and then opening on the other side. Full breath in. As you exhale, knee with your left hand, guide it over towards the left into a twist. Right arm can open wide, and you might gaze over that right arm. Twisting into the belly, rinsing out your spine. Slowly come back through center, hug the right knee in. And then swap, left knee hugs in, right leg goes long. Hugging the left knee in and then moving it out to the side a little. Feeling that a little more through the front of right hip flexor. Compression into the left hip now that was just open. Breathing down into the belly. Completing your exhales. Full breath in. Find your twist on your breath out. Left arm extends open, right hand guiding the left knee over to the side. You might gaze over your left shoulder. Slowly come back to center, hugging that left knee in. And then extend your left leg long, so both legs are long on your mat just for a moment. We'll come into a fish shape to close off here. So bring your feet to the earth, knees pointing up like where you were before. From here, pick up your hips and slide your wrists underneath your bottom and really send them towards your feet as much as you can. So you're sitting on your wrists and trying to kind of sit on your forearms completely as much as you can and hug them in underneath you. From there, extend your legs long, heels press into the earth, toes pointing up. Press into your forearms to lift your chest. Your gaze will go back. You might let the crown of your head rest on the earth gently. Stay active through your legs. We're lifting up through the heart, opening through thoracic spine. Full, complete breaths. To come out here, simply start to tuck your chin to chest and slide the back of your head along the earth, sliding feet back to the ground and taking your hands out from under you. You might heel to your feet as wide as your mat, knock your knees in and bring your hands to your belly for a constructive rest. With your hands on your belly, you can feel into the rise of your belly as you inhale and the fall back towards your spine as you exhale, long, slow, complete. Option to stay here in this shape or extend your legs and arms by your sides and find more of a shavasana. But make it yours. If you're adding props, blankets, eye covers, or hands on your body, go for it. Continuing to watch the rise and fall of your belly, whether your hands are there or not. We'll add a count to this breath, just a 4-4 count. So exhale your breath wherever you are. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Continue like that for a few more rounds on your own. You might lengthen the count if you find you have the space. After your next exhale, let go of that count. letting go of control of your breath. Just let your body breathe you. Let it do the work with its natural wisdom and knowledge. And allow yourself to simply be here in your body, resting and receiving this time in stillness. Let it nourish you and nurture you. Starting to draw your awareness back to your body as it rests on the earth. And bring your awareness into your feet. Letting your awareness, your attention fill the space of your feet from the inside out, like a gas, taking up the space into the toes, the heels, illuminating any sensation. And let this awareness, like a gas, spread from your feet further up into your ankles, filling this joint with your awareness, noticing sensation, noticing what's in this space. Let this awareness spread from the ankles and the feet into your calves and your shins. The gas spreading up the body. Notice what you feel here or what you don't feel. Awareness spreading into the knees. From your knees into your upper legs, your thighs, thigh bones. Into your hips and the bowl of your pelvis. Into your belly and the space between the side waists. Holding reproductive and digestive organs. Feeling this space from the inside out. Perhaps the movement of your breath here. Awareness spreading further up towards the lower ribs, into the chest and your upper ribs. Your lungs, your heart. Awareness illuminating any sensation. Any movement of sensation that might come from the breath or maybe even your heart beating. Awareness spreading from this space up and out towards collarbones and shoulders, tips of the shoulders, backs of the shoulders, shoulder blades. And from here, awareness pours down the upper arms. Into your elbows. Into your lower arms. Into your wrists. Into your hands, feeling sensation in this space from the inside out. In the center of your hands and out to the fingers and fingertips, that dance, tingling sensation. Drawing your awareness slowly from the hands back up your arms, through your elbows, back to the inside of your shoulders. Spreading up to the neck, throat. Perhaps feeling the breath at the back of your throat. into your mouth, your jaw, your tongue. Sensation from the inside out. Into your nose and your nostrils. Movement of the breath in and out your nostrils. Awareness spreading into your cheeks and out towards your ears, your temples, the space of your eyes, eyebrows, space between your eyebrows, forehead, top of your head, and your whole skull becoming heavy. Backs of your shoulders heavy. Backs of your arms and hands, wherever they meet the earth, heavy and rooted. Wherever your spine meets the earth is heavy. Buttocks heavy. Backs of thighs heavy. Backs of your knees heavy. Heels heavy. Let the earth hold you. With your whole body, the space filling your body from the inside out, illuminated by your awareness. Be sensitive to any changes in sensation as you start to bring some micro movements to your fingers and maybe to your toes. Moment by moment, movements becoming a little bit bigger into your hands and your feet, your ankles and your wrists. Coming into the legs and the rest of your arms until maybe you either hug your knees in or take a big stretch up and overhead. There's absolutely no rush. Eventually, meet in a seat to close the practice. Whether you're rolling to one side or gently pressing yourself upright. You might keep your eyes closed. Maybe you stay wrapped in a blanket. And bring your hands to heart center into Anjali Mudra prayer. Bowing down, honoring the wisdom of your body, your mind, and your heart. May you stay connected to this feeling within you for the rest of your day. Let it keep nourishing you and in this way nourish others. Namaste.